Hi everyone, it's Robin from Upstyle here to show you how to make a Cardiff village bag. It's my newest pattern. I released it in early March of 2023. It's an everyday bag that offers a variety of strap and handle options. You can make it with short top handles or switch it up with longer shoulder straps. You can add a detachable adjustable shoulder strap or crossbody strap for versatility. Lots of pockets inside and out will help you stay organized. A recessed top zipper closure helps keep everything safe and secure. The pattern includes creative ideas to customize your bag, making a one-of-a-kind creation. Okay, let's get started. Okay, I'm using light to medium weight canvas for the exterior fabrics and the lining fabrics. I have a bunch of woven interfacing and the stabilizer is Decoville Light. You'll need 1 yard of nylon zipper tape with 3 zipper pulls. If you want to close the back pocket, you'll need some kind of a snap. I'll show you how to install hidden magnetic snaps, but if you have the standard ones on hand, you can swap those out. I have a separate video for that. I'm also going to show you how to install purse feet. These have washers and prongs. I also have a metal end for the top zipper. I might demonstrate how to make a fabric one instead. We'll see how that goes. You'll need some webbing for a crossbody strap if you choose to make one of those. This is 1 inch wide. You'll need 3/4 inch D-rings and a slider and 2 swivel snap hooks for the crossbody strap. Print out the pattern pieces at 100% and measure that the 1 inch test square measures accurately. Then cut each pattern piece along the solid lines. And there are some pieces, I think there are 4, that need to be joined because they're too big for the paper. You just tape them together at the red line here. Use the pattern pieces to cut out all of the fabric and inside layers as directed. Next, follow the instructions to attach the interfacing and the stabilizer to all of the pieces. Please note that on piece A, the interfacing is attached now, and the stabilizer is attached later. Determine the midpoint of all of the exterior pieces and the lining pieces by folding them in half and cutting small notches or straight snips at the fold. Transfer the markings from pattern E to the wrong side of the exterior fabric gusset. This will include marking the purse feet location and also where the tiny snips go on the sides. Make small snips at the marks. These cuts will help ease the fabric into a smooth curved seam in step 7D. Repeat the same process for the lining gusset. Next, transfer the markings for the zipper placement box to the wrong side of one of the zipper pocket linings. With the zipper pulls attached, cut two 9.5-inch zippers and one 14-inch zipper. Seal the ends with either freight check or a lighter. With right sides together, sandwich each end of one of the 9.5-inch zippers between two zipper tabs. Do the same thing for the other end of the zipper. Once they're clipped together, sew each end at 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. Fold the tabs away from the zipper and baste the raw ends together. Mark the midpoint of the zipper by cutting a notch or marking with a pen. With right sides together, lay the zipper on top of the front bottom panel. You can clip it, only you can use double-sided tape, or you can use a fabric glue like Fabri-Tac. I like to clip it at the midpoints and then add glue to either side. This helps keep the zipper and the panels from shifting. If you want, you can baste the zipper and the panel together at the top. And now you'll add one of the pocket linings to the wrong side of the zipper. Sew all the layers together at the top. I'm using a narrow foot here. You can also use a zipper foot. Fold the fabric layers away from the zipper and top stitch just below the seam. Turn the piece over and align the lower edge of the lining pocket with the top edge of the zipper and clip in place. With the right sides together, clip the lower edge of the top panel to the top edge of the zipper. Sew together along the top edge. If you want to expose the front zipper, fold the fabric panel away from the zipper and top stitch in place. If you want to conceal the top zipper, fold the top panel just above the lower seam. Secure the top panel in place by sewing 3/4 of an inch above the fold. Make a guideline using disappearing fabric marker, chalk, or tape, as I'm doing here. Another way to do it is to temporarily tape down the fold and use a 3/4 inch wide piece of cardboard as the guide. Baste the layers together at the sides. And trim the edges of the pocket along the curves. The finished front panel should be the same size as the back panel. You'll probably have to trim a little off the top edge so that it measures 9 5/8 inches from top to bottom. Cut a notch at the midpoint of the top panel. And finally, fuse the last piece of stabilizer to the back of the front panel. For the hidden magnetic snap on the back panel, cut 2 pieces of Duckaville light about 4 inches wide by 3 inches. Place the snap pieces onto the adhesive side of the stabilizer. They should be centered horizontally and 5/8 of an inch from the top edge. Note that the sides of the snap that are attracted to each other should be face up. Hand or machine baste around the edge of the plastic casing of each magnet. Then trim the corners of the plastic casing. If one of your magnets wants to stick to the metal plate of your sewing machine, you can tape a piece of cardboard or something similar down to help it move more freely as you sew around. Aligning the top edges and centered, place one magnet piece adhesive side down onto the wrong side of the back pocket lining. Fuse in place. With right sides together, clip the back pocket lining to the back pocket and sew along the top edge. Press the seam open and fold wrong sides together at the seam. Clip together and top stitch along the seam. Be careful not to sew over the magnet. Place the pocket onto the right side of the exterior fabric back panel, aligning the sides and the curves at the bottom edges. Clip together at the top of the pocket. Turn the piece over and feel for the magnet with your fingers. Draw a circle around the magnet. Take the second magnet piece and allow it to snap in place. Fuse it to the back panel. Lift the top fabric layer out of the way, then sew the pocket lining to the back panel along the sides and the bottom. Baste all the layers together at the sides and the bottom. Mark a center line on the wrong side of each handle. Then fold each long side toward the center line and press. Fold in half again, clip in place, and top stitch. Sew along the short ends 5/8 of an inch from the raw edge. Repeat the process for the second strap. To make the strap connectors, draw a center line on the wrong side. Fold the long sides toward the center line and press. Then top stitch the folded edges. Slip the D-ring onto the folded piece and sew together 5/8 of an inch from the raw ends. Use the template provided with the pattern to position the handles and strap connectors. Clip in place and baste along the top edge. Repeat for the back panel. To install the purse feet on the gusset bottom, mark the openings of the washers. Cut through the layers using a seam ripper or a craft knife. From the right side of the fabric, insert the prongs into the slits. Add the washer and open the prongs. I'm using electrical tape here to cover the metal. You can also use scraps of interfacing or Decaville light. Clip the gusset sides to the gusset bottom. and sew together. Press the seams open and top stitch 1/8 of an inch on both sides of each seam. With right sides together, pin the gusset to the front panel along the bottom and the sides. When working at the curves, it's helpful to use double-sided tape or fabric glue to hold the layers together. Baste the layers together using a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Sew the seam again, this time using a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Trim the seam allowance close to the 1/4 inch sewing line. Repeat the process to attach the back panel to the gusset. Fold the remaining large lining pocket in half. Baste the raw edges together and top stitch the folded edge. Lay the pocket onto one of the lining panels and clip in place. To make two equally divided pockets, mark a vertical line at the center. Starting at the bottom, sew close to the vertical line, pivot and backstitch a few times, then sew down parallel to the first stitching line. Trim the pocket to match the curves on the panel and baste the layers together. Place the lining pocket with the zipper placement markings onto the remaining lining panel. The top edge should sit 1/2 inch below the top edge of the lining. Stitch along the outside rectangle. Use sharp scissors to cut along the cutting lines. Then turn the pocket through the opening to the wrong side of the lining and press thoroughly. Use double-sided tape or fabric glue to position the zipper behind the opening. Stitch around the opening. Clip both pocket linings together at the sides and the top edge. Fold the bottom edges of the pocket up 1/4 inch. Sew together along the top and the sides only. Next, clip the lining gusset to the back panel with the zipper pocket. along the sides and the bottom. Sew together along the side seams only. Next, clip the front lining panel to the other side of the gusset. Sew the seam all the way around, including the curves and the bottom. Trim the seam allowances. Open the zipper on the back panel and set aside. Position the 14-inch zipper so that it closes on the left. Then sew the opposite side closed. Open the zipper a few inches and make a small mark on the tape 3/4 of an inch from the end. Pinch the marked line so that the teeth curve outward at a 90-degree angle and pin in place. Do the same thing on the other side. Hand or machine sew the fold in place close to the outer edge of the tape. Trim the ends and seal the zipper tape with a lighter or fray check. The next step is to fold each end of the top zipper casings under 1/4 of an inch. The way I like to do it is line them all up, wrong side up, and mark a 1/2 inch from the ends. then I simply fold each end toward the line and press. With right sides together, place one exterior zipper casing onto the zipper. The folded edge of the casing should extend 1/4 of an inch beyond the teeth. If desired, secure the layers together with double-sided tape or fabric glue. Next, place the lining zipper casing face down onto the wrong side of the zipper. Clip the layers together and sew using a narrow or zipper foot. Fold the fabric layers away from the zipper and clip in place. Top stitch around all 4 edges. Repeat the process for the other side of the zipper. To make a fabric zipper end, fold each outside edge under 3/8 of an inch on all 4 sides and press. Place the end of the zipper onto the tab halfway. Fold the tab over the zipper and clip in place. Top stitch all 4 sides. Position the lining wrong side out so that the lining front panel with the slip pocket is facing up. With the top zipper facing up and the zipper pull closed on the left, clip the zipper casings to the front and back lining panels. Then baste in place. Sew the exterior fabric facings together at the sides. then press the seams open. Tuck the zipper end down inside the lining. Now clip the facings to lining and zipper casings. Sew the layers together around the top edge. Finger press the facing and the zipper with casings up toward the top edge. Press the seam allowance down toward the bottom of the lining. Pull the zipper tab end out of the way and top stitch just below the seam. Insert the bag exterior right side out into the lining turned wrong side out. The lining front with the slip pocket should lay against the exterior front with the zipper pocket. Make sure the straps, zipper, and D-rings are pushed down out of the way. Clip in place around the top edge. Sew the layers together all around the top edge. To reinforce the stress areas, stitch again at the handles and the strap connectors. Pull the exterior of the bag out through the large opening of the lining. Now reach in through the lining's zipper and pull the pocket lining out. Then reach in through that pocket and pull out the unsewn edges of the lining. Clip the unsewn edges and sew together. Trim the seam allowance. Now push the lining back in through the pocket. Fold the bottom edges of the interior zipper pocket linings under 1/4 inch. Then clip and sew together. Finally, push the pocket lining back into the zipper. Smooth the lining layers down inside the bag and press if necessary. An added detail is to top stitch around the top edge. To make the crossbody strap, start by sealing the ends of the webbing. Use a candle flame or a lighter. This works with polyester or nylon webbing. Slip one end of the webbing over the center bar of the slider. Fold the end over twice and secure with a clip. Sew the layers together 3 or 4 times, pivoting when necessary. Clip the threads and seal with a lighter if desired. With the folded side of the webbing face up, find your way to the opposite end of the webbing. Slip the end of the webbing into the snap hook, flat side up. Then back, up and over the center bar of the slider. With the center bar of the slider facing up, slip the end of the webbing into the second snap hook, flat side up. Fold the end of the webbing under, clip in place, and sew as you did before. Adjust the strap to the desired size. Clip the strap to the D-rings of your finished bag, and you're done. I hope you found this video tutorial helpful. If you have questions or comments, please leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to respond quickly. Also, you can contact me via Etsy. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.